Hi everyone, and welcome to CL69, the Graduate Certificate in Correctional Nursing. My name is Adele Baldwin. I'm the course coordinator, or in the new terminology that's on the Be Different Hyperflexible platform, the academic contact. So thank you for choosing to study postgraduate qualifications in correctional nursing with CQUniversity. It's unique, as is your job, and I'm hoping that you really enjoy exploring different perspectives and the factors and the elements that make up correctional nursing as you know it in your context. Many of you work across different settings, which require different specific skill sets, I suppose. But generically, you're working between two very different, philosophically different, but rigid organisations to provide a service to people who may well be some of the most vulnerable in society, who may not also be the most pleasant people to deal with on some occasions. There are 4 units in the course. We are moving in 2022 to the Be Different platform, which I'm sure you will notice, and you will have received or will be receiving quite a bit of communication about that. It's a new concept. It's hyper flexible. Sounds impressive. Essentially, it means there are no due dates for your assessment pieces. It is hoped that you will finish the 4 units across the 12-month period from the beginning of your studies. And once you've completed that, you will receive your testimony. So how the order that you do them is really up to you, but I strongly encourage you to do them in the scaffolded order that we intended them. So the first one would obviously be Gelcraft. And it sounds like an interesting name, but essentially Gelcraft is professionalism in the prison setting. And that applies as far as correctional nurses go as well. So it's talking about the context in which you work. So while you work in unique contexts in different settings, there are some principles and overarching frameworks that are the same. And these are the things that we are asking you to explore. One of the other units is called Understanding Offenders. And rather than just say, statistically, these are the people you're going to be working with, we explore how we got to this point, what the current trends are globally, and what it means for you on the ground floor. One of the other units is called Optimising Health in Correctional Setting, and that's got a slightly more clinical focus, but I'm not going to tell you how to do your clinical tasks. Your registered nurses who are very experienced, who work in who work in your space. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but what we will discuss are things like the principles that govern it and the priority areas, and how that may extend your scope or change your perception. The other unit in the course is common with the mental health nursing courses, and that's alcohol and other drugs, which I'm sure as a topic area you're very familiar with working in a correctional setting, because unfortunately incarcerated people who've just been released, people who may be just being admitted to prison, are quite often overrepresented in that group as well. I'm here if you need to talk, if you have questions. There is no question too silly, but I really encourage you to have a look around each unit's specific site. The Moodle on the Be Different platform is a little bit different if you studied with Moodle before, so you can't break it. Walk around, have a look. And I also encourage you, I know this sounds like I'm telling you how to behave, but I encourage you to read all the communication that comes out, because Be Different is as it says, it's a little bit different. And not having due dates, that allows you to work things around your life, your commitments. And I'm more than happy to have a discussion with you. We will be scheduling some catch-up sessions, whether they're regularly scheduled as well as opportunistic ones, as you as individuals or as a group request, I'm more than happy to discuss. There is an assistant head of course. Her name is Belinda Jensen. You might see Belinda popping up here and there throughout the course of your studies. Again, contact either of us. We will do whatever we can to help to make this an enjoyable learning journey, because that's what it should be. You should be enjoying learning about your space. Anyway, thank you for choosing us. I really look forward to getting to know you over the course of your studies. And again, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.